Symphony Space is pleased to present Thalia Book Club, Colm Tóibín, House of Names, in conversation with Elissa Schappell with a reading by Amy Ryan.
Hello, I'm Elissa Schappell, and welcome to the Thalia Book Club discussion series. Tonight we'll be discussing Colm Tóibín's latest novel, House of Names, which was released in paperback just a few weeks ago. For those of you who have been to the book club series before, tonight's event will, as you know, include a conversation between myself and Colm, as well as a reading from the House of Names by actor Amy Ryan. At about 8:30, I will invite you all to join the conversation. There will be staff in the aisles who will, once you raise your hand, come over and hand you a microphone for you to ask your question. Please wait until you have the microphone in hand before you start speaking. I can't tell you how excited I am to be here tonight. I have long been a fan of Colm's work, and I had no idea what to expect when I got this book in the mail. I'm a big fan, since having children, of angry mother narratives. And I'm not an angry mother, but I quite, until I read this, The Testament of Mary, I love me some Virgin Mary, was my favorite of your books. So I was quite excited. And I'm just wondering right now, before Amy comes up and speaks, do a lot of people say this to you?
The question usually is, because the last few books have dealt with the lives of women, how do I think I know anything about this? And then the answer is that I was brought up by a lot of women. And not just that, but that they were the only interesting people around.
You'll find that is still true.
You know, that in other words, if my mother and her sisters were upstairs just talking about some clothes, and one of my other aunts was there, you know, that if you went downstairs, the men could be sitting around grumping about something, some bit of sport that had, you know, some goal at the weekend. So there was, oh, that was a good second goal. And some other man would say, oh yeah, but I thought the third goal. And just go back upstairs to find Auntie Harry would have fitted on one of my mother's blouses. And you'd realise they were going to do a swap.
Right.
And it was going to be the most exciting thing, because my mother would try and denigrate so she would get the blouse free, and Auntie May would be watching to see, you know, and there would be so,
there's drama.
And then my mother my mother in turn had an aunt called Molly, and she would arrive, and she really could talk for hours.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?